Naina first. And Naina, you can unmute and you can tell us how you felt, what you liked about the workshop.
It was nice. I asked my mother that means on the first day when it got over, so I asked her that is it tomorrow also. And the mind mapping, it was very nice, and this I'll use in my chapters to learn it easily.
Awesome, awesome. Great, thanks a lot, Naina. And
Thank you.
Vikramaditya, we'll go next to you.
I like the stuff about that. There's a lot of stuff to do, and you have to draw a lot and use your imagination
Yes.
to make the images.
So did you follow the concept of how to draw the mind map, Vikramaditya?
Yes.
Fantastic.
I liked the class, but this time it was too much screen sharing.
Too much screen sharing. Okay, I take your feedback.
Not let me watch it with too much screen.
Okay, not that. He wants
much
to
screen
know
sharing.
what you learned.
I loved the full class,
Okay.
and I've got up. I'm still on the level of learning,
And we will learn more when we do the one-to-one with you.
Always behind when everybody else was ahead. I was
Okay.
stuck behind doing.
Okay, but we will learn. We will learn that.
Right. So Shivan, we will do a one-to-one with you tomorrow itself. I'm going to request Suchi to book that slot for tomorrow itself. So we will spend more time with you tomorrow so that you come to speed and you learn everything. Okay. Thanks a lot, Shivan. Yati, let's hear it from you.
Yes, I loved the class and I learned about many things like how to draw better, and you need a lot of logic for this class.
Yes, not only logic, don't you think you need a lot of creativity and imagination also?
Yes, and you even need to imagine things and draw and color them.
Yes, yes. Do you think you can use this in your studies?
Yes, I can.
Yes, fantastic. Very good. I look forward to doing the one-to-one with you. Great. Okay, we have Vaidehi. Vaidehi, if you could share.
I liked it, and it was fun making all those drawings with everyone, especially, and it was fun to communicate.
Thank you so much. And did you enjoy drawing the mind maps? We will be continuing with the one-to-one session,
Yeah.
but just tell
It was
me.
fun.
You
Yeah,
did.
it was fun.
Okay,
Like
fantastic.
different types of things.
Fantastic. Okay, so Swagata, we have Siddharth over there, right?
Just doing this, man.
No, finish first. You tell what you liked most. Tell.
In the class?
Yeah, tell
The
what.
questions that you gave and all.
Okay. Right. And did you enjoy the drawing also and the mind mapping session also?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much. I think this is mixed up. Okay, so Nandini, if you could share your experience.
Yes, it was good, and it helped
Right. So
me to
Nandini,
make.
you are in 10th standard right now, right?
Yeah.
So we should be spending more time on that one-to-one because I would like to spend more time with you on how you can utilize this for making mind maps of your topics of that you are learning and you're studying.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So I'll be sharing the calendar with your parents, with Ranjit, and then you can block the time slot for the coming week, and we will do the one-to-one also over there. Okay, thanks a lot, Nandini. So we have Ahmed and Abdul Azim. Ahmed and Abdul Azim, yes.
Yes, sir. This session is pretty enjoyable.
And between the 2 days, which one did you enjoy the most?
The first day.
Thursday. And was that because of the drawing class?
Reading.
Maybe what did you enjoy the most?
Drawing.
Drawings. Okay. Did you understand the concept of mind mapping today?
Yes,
Yes.
It
Yes.
helps to get things done faster.
I enjoyed the session. It was very informative and creative.
Right. Did you, today's was a bit fast and it was a little bit on the heavier side. Did you follow the mind mapping correctly today? Do you think you have followed it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir, the first session was little complicated for me because it was the first time for me doing this. It was a bit complicated, but in the second session I understood very well, and I liked the concept of mind mapping because it will help me understand my topics more clearly, because then I can make mind maps and then I can remember them and then it will come in.
Thanks, Amar. It was an even wonderful session from yesterday, of course. I think the energy was very much apparent from all the students. Vikramaditya loved it. There was the space was just correct. The visualization was correct, and you were saying it is heavy, but we didn't feel it heavy at all.
Okay.
You kept it competitive. You kept the competition and the work going on together really well. I have a question from a parent perspective. I mean, from a mind mapping perspective.
Yes.
So when you draw the mind map, I see that you see the plant and the medicines, and then does it branch out still further
Yes.
and then again goes into another mind map?
Yes, so that was just an example. If you noticed, one of the branches I started drawing was on fruits, and then I asked them which all fruits can you think of, and then it can go further and further. So the fruit can be, further divided if it gives any more value of it. If you talk about the vegetables, again, you start with vegetable and then you can think about the vegetables, right? So they immediately thought about their 4 favorite vegetables, but there can be 10, 15 of them. So if you really want to do a detailing work, you can go on, and that's the beauty of the mind map. So I'll tell you how it will start off. You will start off with a central idea that you place in front. Let's say the central idea for us is, what should be my goals for the coming year? I'm sure that's playing on all of our minds, right? So if you place that as the idea, that my goals for the rest of 2020 as the central idea, then one of the branches would be finance. That becomes the most important branch. Okay. What should I be doing on the side? Because I'm sure most of us are now thinking, apart from my business, apart from my job, is there something else that I can do on the side that can get me my additional income? So that becomes one branch. You will say, what are my goals for my family? Okay. Then you will say, what are my goals for my health? Right. So each of this is one main branch. Then for each of that main branch, you can bifurcate further and further. So for example, health. What is my weight today? And what should be my weight on December 31st, 2020? Okay, that's one example, right? Said, therefore, what is it that I'm going to do? So that becomes another branch. So when you start off, you will be amazed as to how your brain is helping you think when you start drawing it and start putting it together. And you can start making connections, like I did the connection between one branch to another during the birthday exercise, right? You can start seeing the connections in front of you when you start mapping it out. The same thing goes when you're doing the subject mind map for the child. And this is why I wanted all the parents to be there. Mind maps are a fantastic tool to use for studies because they enhance the memory also of the child's thinking capability also. So today our system of education is based on rote learning. what is rote learning, by hearting, and removing it out. And you ask the child after 3-4 days after he's given his exams, he will not remember more than 50% of it. And as time goes, it will go on diminishing. But when you start asking the child, hey, what did the teacher teach you today? He says, the teacher taught me about plants. Okay, great. Can you do a mind map of that? So give him the paper, give him the pencil. Don't let him use colors for that time. Just let him do a rough mind map of what he remembers that the teacher has taught him. The moment he puts that on the mind map, the next thing you do is ask him to explain that mind map to you. I hope everyone's following.
Yeah.
Next step, ask to explain the mind map to you. So what happens is now the student is doing a revision and he's play acting himself being the teacher. Now, if he's the teacher, he's taking extra care not to make a mistake. He's teaching you about it, right? That's the third revision that he's had in the same day, right? If before the exams, all you have to do is remove his mind map book, all the mind maps he's done for that topic, and he will remember it immediately.
Excellent.
That's how it will go into his long term, because he's understanding the concept. And that's how we should be using it also.
Excellent, Amar. That's a wonderful idea, because I'm sure he and all the children will remember it visually much better. He enjoyed it thoroughly. I can vouch for that. So thanks a lot, Amar.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, Sarita, over to you.
Hi, Amar. So today, yes, another day. Very, very interesting concept, and I think something good for me also to learn.
Yes.
And I think she's enjoyed it as much as I could see that, while she was doing, you really kept it, you were saying that it's too fast, but I think it was all fine for her, and she was enjoying very much. And I'm sure she's already planned that, she will do some of her chapters with this mind mapping. So I think, she's on the right track. I just had one question. While I understand, this mind mapping helps in understanding the concept, does it also help when you learn a new language?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Yes. And when you're learning the new language, like I said, how do you use mind maps for language learning is, I already showed you that when I tell you the word mango, you are not in your mind seeing alphabets come over there. It's not MANGO in your mind. You are seeing an image. When you learn a language, look at the associated word in English. So if it is mango, and let's say you're learning Marathi, for example, the word for mango in Marathi is amba. Amba. So the moment you hear the word amba, you visualize mango. Okay? The moment you make that association, you are speeding up your language learning by leaps and bounds. Because after all, what is language? Your language, when I'm talking, you are converting it into images in your mind, and that's why your mind is able to understand and communicate. And that's why I use a lot of this. Imagine this, imagine that, see yourself doing this, see yourself doing that. The moment I tell them, you all start doing the same thing as a suggestion, right? And you start playing a mental movie, right? Languages, if you're learning a language, for each word, make an association, find out what that image looks like. Your language learning will go up very fast. Yeah, I hope that clarifies. Try it out. Try it out, and we'll discuss more in the one-to-one also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really looking forward. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, Mayur?
No, I just wanted to say that this can be used for remembering names as well.
Yes.
For example, when I said Amar, and I equated the image to Amar Chitrakatha. So the image was that of Uncle Pai or Uncle Amar.
Yes.
And therefore the association was made. So you remember the name using visual imagery.
You are after me with that Amar Chitragatha since yesterday.
That's the association, yes. The
Okay, yes.
storyteller.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Suchi, yes, over to you.
Hi, Amar.
Yes, I.
So, for me, it was quite interesting and a very nice way of, understanding a particular subject and, memorizing it. So, I think for Shivan today, yesterday he did understand the concept of visual thinking. Today, too, I think because he's 6 years, and I did think that today for him, of course, I mean, you have got various ages of children with you. I felt that it went a little fast for him because by the time he could, he doesn't write that fast, he doesn't draw that
Yes,
fast.
yes,
So, of course, I was helping him out. But the fact that, oh, he's running away, sir is moving ahead, he's moving ahead. So half his mind was only in,
yes.
trying to catch up with you.
Right, and I
However,
could see that. I could see that. I could sense
yeah,
that.
yes,
And which is
but
why I immediately told him also that we
yes,
will do it in the
yeah,
one-to-one session.
yes. But he understands your visual thinking concept very
Yes,
much because when
and
you were
I
talking
think
about,
uh, it differs child to child.
very true,
It also differs on the child's mood that day.
very true, very true,
And when the child comes for the next session, because he's enjoyed the first session so much, he's expecting that to continue in this
very true,
session also.
very true. Yeah,
Which is why I started with a little bit of drawing, not to disappoint them.
yeah. Yes.
But that drawings today didn't really
Drawings
have
didn't
any.
even,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was just to kind of get them back into the mood,
very true.
right?
I
Uh,
understand.
and so therefore, he was probably not willing to let go of that because he enjoyed
Exactly.
it so much.
And then he was so much into, trying to draw the birthday because it's
Yes,
interesting. Come on, you picked up
yes,
interesting topic. So it was an interesting topic. So he was, continuously trying different colors with it. So I do understand that he has understood the concept
he
very well.
has, he has.
He has understood it. And me and you will work together on one-on-one
Yes,
sessions more. And I'm sure he's gonna, put it
he
in
will
his,
surprise you. Don't worry,
yeah,
he's
I'm
going to
looking forward
surprise
to it.
you
Yes,
tremendously.
absolutely.
And I can already see that.
Yeah,
And see, the reason why he was getting frustrated, let's all understand it because we all are parents. The child is so excited to
very
prove
exciting.
something that he's understood it, and that
Yes,
his excitement is coming through.
of course.
That was his excitement coming through.
Understood.
So
Yeah,
while it was hijacking the session a little bit, but that is okay because it's important that the child understands that he is being understood
yes,
first.
that's true. That's true.
And that was fine. That was fine, and we'll cover that up in the
We'll
one-to-one
cover
session.
it. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes. And I'll
excellent.
explain him more today as well.
Sure,
So
do that.
I'm sure it'll come along very
Do
well.
that
So
and
thank you so
keep
much.
a lookout. I'll send a mail out by 9 o'clock. I'll send you
Mhm.
all a message once it's done, and take a printout of those and also share it with them.
Yes, I
Right.
will. I will.
Okay, Mr.
Thank you.
Mishra, we've not met yesterday, so my name is Amar, and
Hi.
it's good to have you also over here. And Yati put me on a spot today with that red color and the bull, and the bull is color blind. I was stumped for a moment, and you know, I immediately said, "Oh no, bad example, bad example." Okay, but she's brilliant. She's brilliant, and she's extremely smart, and she's quick to think on her feet. So, would you like to share your experience also of today?
Sure. Uh, Amar, what I understand of Yati as a parent or as a human being, that looking at her activity, that she's more into colors. She likes to color. She likes to draw, though she is not perfect, which she keeps saying. And her key interest, other than the academic, is dancing and then getting into skating and all. So mind mapping, what I understand, it's important. I would say a tool for every human being, which creates a pattern in your brain
Yes.
for your long-term thinking, constructive thinking. That enhances your performance and
Yes.
thus brings closer to your success, to your goal. So yes, yesterday she shared her experience with me, based on which she was like into drawings, and also it was of her personal interest. So I understood that she's taking interest in it. And today, while I was sitting next to her, I saw that she was drawing map and she was being a little bit smart by taking a snapshot, saying, "No, no, Papa, it's okay, I'll take a snapshot." I understood maybe she's taking a shortcut, which is okay, as far as she's understanding the language. You know?
Yes.
As you said, yes, she probably is a quick learner, but I want her to get into this more, and she also want to get into this further discussion and into mind mapping, so that she get into constructive pattern thinking.
Yes.
So for her long term, it's benefit for her and everybody for that matter.
Yes.
Other than that, I don't think I have any questions or any doubts or anything.
She will. She's picked up the concept immediately. She's understood that, and visual thinking also. She's done that. I think one of the things that you need to reiterate that was covered yesterday. Whenever she says, "I'm not good at this," or "I'm not good at drawing," and all, you need to remind her that you are not good at it yet. You will become good at it, right? So it's any skill that you pick up, and the child. The first sign of criticism from anywhere is the first sign that you should stand next to the child and encourage the child, because the child is ready to give up on that immediately. Okay, and that's where we need to really encourage the child to carry on, because once they get into the habit of winning, then there's no stopping them, right? And I think that's where what we need to do as parents. Okay, thank you.
We do that.
Yeah,
we do that.
Thanks a lot, Krishna. Okay, Swagata, difficult date for you, today?
Oh yeah, actually, he wants to complete everything before moving to the next one.
Not at all. I think again similar to Suchi's experience. He was also so charged up, and he wanted to do so many things. He was getting frustrated because of the pace, okay, and therefore he wanted to have a say also.
He wanted to be that fastest fingers first, and he was getting frustrated because he was not able to.
It's a good thing.
Competitiveness is there.
Correct. It's a good thing. That competitiveness is a good thing. And he will start learning to empathize also, and seeing the other person's point of view as time goes by. But for now, I mean, I don't see an issue at all. He's so energetic and he's so charged up, so it's perfectly fine. I'm looking forward to doing the one-to-one session with both of you, and in that one-to-one session we will go as per his pace, because I'm not in a hurry. I'm there for him, and we'll focus on what he wants to, what his questions are in his mind. Okay. And if he wants to kind of go back to the presentation, or if he wants to go back to any of the drawings, we could do that also. That's not an issue at all. The important thing is, has he understood the concept and has he started applying it? Okay, so these are the two things that the focus should be on, and that's about it. So I'll share the calendar. Please block the slot also today. Yeah.
Sure. No, and one more comment is that I think we can use this techniques even in our professional lives.
Yes, you can.
I think we have used it, but somehow over the years we've sort of forgotten about it, and it just becomes the same regular conventional way of thinking.
Yes.
I think it just helps you solve a problem or think through a problem that easily. So definitely it's applicable for us as professionals.
Yes.
In our careers. So.
Yes, we do have the Mind Mapping for Professionals program. I just had it the last week. I shared that yesterday also. So we'll be announcing that as well. I think it's important for everyone. It's not a children's program. This is a children's and parents program. But beyond that, I'm sure as parents also, you came across a lot of wow moments and a lot of learning moments. That made you realize, hey, this is applicable even for us. Okay, so that's there. Great. So Priyanka, over to you.
Divyansh was very happy today because I think we deviated we did something which was not drawing, and the minute you actually started doing the mind mapping thing, so it was like a discovery for him. He was
wow.
Oh wow. So he had the wow factor today, and he enjoyed it a lot. So that is why he was like, I'll do it on my own. So he's done pretty much the entire mind mapping, understanding of the concept, everything on his own. And he's like, okay, come here, you take a picture of this, come here. Then he heard you say that, okay, you're going to mail it to me. He's like, okay, now don't bother.
So I'll tell you something. I think in his mind, he has associated a negative image of drawing. Okay, in his mind, maybe.
Maybe.
Which is why he says, I don't enjoy it, and it will take some time.
Yes.
Do not relate to mind mapping as drawing to him. You keep it as mind map only. Or you don't even mention drawing. Mind, right? When you say that, he starts disassociating mind mapping from the concept of drawing. In fact, it is the same thing, but you start disassociating, right? And the moment he starts looking at it differently, he's already enjoying it. So you need to build on that. I think if you start encouraging him on that mind maps, you will be amazed. Even in 24 hours, even if you give it to him, here's the topic, show some mind maps tomorrow, and he will, if he's a hyperactive child, I can tell you, for all the hyperactive children we've seen today, when they start doing the mind mapping, you will be thanking me silently, saying that, hey, I have not seen him quite for such a long time.
It's very important. Even when a child is doing subject-wise revision, there may be things, that they may think to themselves, which the teacher has not, told them. They may think beyond the limitation of what was taught to them in their curriculum.
Yes, absolutely.
Something that I really like. See, when you even spoke about trees and plants, you went on to the level of talking about medication, herbs that we derive from the plant. So that was actually taking them beyond their comfort level and making them think beyond. So this is something that I really liked about mind map.
Did you realize that I was only prodding them? The medicines and all came from their idea, their thoughts. So they were thinking ahead, because that's what the mind mapping will do. It will start exploring newer connections, right? So fantastic. Thanks a lot, Priyanka. Okay, so Jayashree, over to you.
Hi, we enjoyed the session yesterday, and today's was even more wonderful because I discovered that.
Yes, we are losing your audio, but in between.
I could observe that she had so clear thoughts, and I am now so eager to see her do more mind maps, and she is also very happy. She also wants to do it. So it was a wonderful, what I said, discovery for me to see her think so clearly today. So I'm happy with that invention or discovery today.
No, I think Vaidehi also was quite clued on as to what is happening.
Yes,
and again, in many children, the first session obviously built onto today, so they could make those connections immediately, and therefore they could start expanding the thinking as the direction in which I wanted their thinking to go. So she was also quite clued on as to what it is, and I'm sure when she starts practicing the mind maps, I'm looking forward to the assignments coming back. So it would be good. It would be good to see that. Preeti, you've been very patient. This is also a punishment for you to kind of not being there. So
No, I was always been there.
You
I
were there, but
attended both of your sessions yesterday as well as today.
Yeah, but you missed the last part with the parents part.
Yes, I could. I was not able to attend that.
Okay. So please go ahead, share your experience.
I think mind mapping is very informative and it's very educative for the kids, and not only for kids but also for elders, because it helps us improvising our day-to-day activity, and helps us in at professional level also. And moreover, I think from the kids' perspective, it is very informative, and it changed their perspective of looking at the things. Because yesterday, as you gave an example, you showed a picture wherein it was looking at a bird from one side and rabbit from the other side. So that is something which kids start looking at the picture from a different perspective altogether. So I think it was very informative. And I have learned a lot, because this was my first session that I have attended yesterday and today, and I think it has been very helpful to me as well.